Yeah. So Lewd has a oh my god. Okay, scroll leaderboard. Let's go. He has a 42.02 time, and flachmitz has 43.4. So
yeah, pretty close,
they're
within a
very
minute of
close.
each
Yeah.
other.
Yes. So
And
we can.
yeah, it
Good
could definitely
race.
go either way. It's very easy to make a lot of mistakes, especially if you're nervous. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure both the runners are like 1 and 3, so I think that this is like make or break for them, right? Like, if they don't win here, they are probably out of the tournament.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not very aware of how the standings are doing.
Yeah, I'm not
currently,
either, to be honest.
Yeah.
They just have me here because I have no idea why they have me here, to be honest. But what I do know is that this should be a good race, barring any shenanigans like we saw earlier. So hopefully none of that happens.
All right, so basically, yeah, this swings a V. Oh, you already did the introduction, I guess, or
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, you can feel free to introduce the game and stuff. Like, it doesn't really do any harm. And the intro to the floating keep is pretty.
well, it's
I mean, everyone just
straightforward.
saw it, so.
You just if you missed it, ImSoLewd just did a damage boost. flachmitz is gonna do it in about 5 seconds right now, and it allows them to skip a portion of platforming which happens on the left of the screen there. But well, it takes longer obviously, so they skip it. And yeah, you just need to let yourself get hit by any enemy, anything, any projectile, anything, and they will actually boost you upwards a little bit. And if you jump after that, you can actually go higher than the game intended. And yeah, you can skip a few places in the game, and this is one of them. It's not the most important one. One is there's a few of them which can make you skip a whole save or a much bigger portion of the game.
Yeah.
Later on.
It saves a few seconds to do that damage boost there. There's other parts of the game where it saves you a substantial amount of time, like just minutes.
Yeah.
Because you skip entire portions of the level, but yeah, unfortunately there, flachmitz had some trouble with the fire guy, just appearing below the platform, unable to kill him, so he had to wait another cycle.
Yeah,
which is why ImSoLewd is ahead, because he got a nice fire guy and just executed the portal well.
So yeah, that's the thing in the game. There are a lot of different enemies, and the worst enemy in terms of going fast is probably yeah, those fire guys. So thing is, they will teleport anywhere on your screen, and depending on the platforms around you, sometimes they're unreachable, and well, you have to wait, and waiting in the speedrun is not very good. So yeah, sometimes fire guys can be very much jerks, and there's a category in this game which makes you die in one hit, and whenever you take a hit, you start a game over. So there's no save, nothing. And those fire guys, when I mean, sometimes they spawn on top of you because they can spawn anywhere on the screen, and if they spawn on top of you, you're basically dead. So pretty much the worst enemies in this game.
Yeah.
They can also ruin time on speedruns.
Doomed Hellspawn. There's only one person crazy enough to try that consistently. That's Cake Sauce.
Yes.
Basically, you have to beat the entire game without getting hit, and it's really silly that he keeps trying it. But hey, maybe one of these days he'll do it.
Yes, he's managed to get to the half of the game actually. So it's very impressive and super entertaining to watch. So feel free to drop him a follow if you don't know him. It's Cake Sauce. I don't know if advertising is good, but I don't know.
I mean, whatever. But
it swings a V, so
yeah,
it's cool
so
content.
ImSoLewd has a slight lead that he's been able to pretty much maintain since the first portal. Just playing very well actually. And flachmitz just trailing shortly behind, still from the portal. I don't think that really anything else has happened that really separated the two.
I mean, they're very close. They're very close to each other right now, and even if there's one small lead, it doesn't matter at all because later on in the game, it's a very difficult game. So whenever something happens, it can lose you a lot of times. Plus, it's a genuinely hard game, so it's very easy to mess up sometimes.
Yeah, especially if you're nervous. You're like in a race environment, like on stream.
Definitely.
And one death at a long save can just completely bring someone back into the race if they look like they were really far behind. So
All right.
basically, there is no safe lead in this game.
No. I mean, yeah. If you're at the last boss and the first guys on the first boss, you pretty much won. But
Pretty much, but people have choked to J2 pretty bad before. I don't know if it's been whole game bad, but
All right, so ImSoLewd just did the falling skip successfully on first try, so that's very good. Let's see.
yeah,
if,
first try falling skip
Flashmitz gets it.
pretty fast.
And he gets it too. Nice. So
Yeah.
it makes it skip a huge section of the game. You probably mentioned this in the first match, but
Yeah, I offhandedly mentioned that how it works and stuff.
Alright, so Lewd is getting his jump, his double jump actually. And he's gonna reset so he doesn't have to backtrack to the save again. And I don't know if you explained the backtrack, the backtrack skip from Electrum?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit. Basically, they want to avoid damage as much as possible, so that way they can
Not take any save, yeah.
not take any saves and just reset all the way back to the save at the beginning, so they don't have to walk through this entire area again.
Yep. I mean, Electrum is not that hard of a boss. It's actually easy if you wanna cheese damage to, get hit. It's not hard to get hit because sometimes he's gonna rush and you wanna stay ahead of him and hit him, and you wanna slide because he runs faster than you. But if you're a little too late, then yeah, he's gonna run into you. So it's.
Yeah, I think that Electrum is a really hard boss to optimize damage on.
No, that's very true. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not that easy.
Electrum casually isn't that hard, but to use good strats and to go fast on Electrum, I'd say it's pretty hard.
Well, it's definitely not the hardest boss, but it is. Yeah,
No.
it's not.
Just
that
getting
easy.
optimal damage is pretty difficult because you need to stay close to him with greed and
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's
so,
the
like,
thing.
just get used to his patterns, how he moves around and stuff.
All right. Oh wait, so the stream. The first race ended right here, right, or somewhere. Close?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
So we're pretty much we're caught back up. Like I think it was like entering Veil 2 is when they decided to reset.
All right. So ImSoLewd is getting into the Terrestrial Veil 2, which is the second part of the world he was in, and it's actually one of the hard version, the hard part of platforming in this game. It's not easy at all.
Yeah,
And-
Terrestrial Veil, a very difficult section of platforming, very early on in the game too.
Yes.
Probably was the
And-
downfall of a lot of casual players, to be honest.
Yeah, and you can especially feel it in harder difficulties, but even in Mortal. The thing is also, here is going to be a huge damage boost, the one we were talking earlier. He's going to tank either the Saw Blade or the projectile of this. Oh, okay, it's gonna be a Saw Blade.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's getting into this platform. Normally you have to go right, and well, there's like 2 saves you're actually skipping, and it takes, I don't know, maybe 40 seconds at least. Probably. Oh, when he
Ooh.
dies. Oh, we're gonna see that again. Yeah, it's not that easy to pull off. So
Yeah, especially if you tank the Saw Blade,
you
you
need
take a
good
lot of
timing.
damage.
Yeah, that's the thing. You take a lot of damage from damage boosting. He's gonna damage boost through this sawmill
Windmill.
too. This
Yeah.
way out. Oh yeah, windmill. And yeah, you take 35 damage each time, so that's 70 damage you have to take at least, and then enemies do 20. So well, you have at least one room for error, and then that's it, pretty much.
Yeah, room for error or room for something to be mean to you. Like for poor flachmitz there, got sniped by the rock thrower. Oof, got sniped by the
Alright.
rock thrower and tanked one of the hits from.
Yeah. Meanwhile, ImSoLewd just did another damage boost, which we'll see in flachmitz
Yep,
point of view.
he was
Okay,
able
cool.
to
He
get a
just
first
did
try.
it. Nice.
Wow.
So he also
Incredible.
skips a big save, and well, it's a lot easier to do because there's not a lot of. I mean, it's generally hard save there, and it's a really annoying save too.
Yeah,
But,
the troll cave, an infamously obnoxious save,
Yes.
especially when it was it got nerfed to make it easier, but before then it was ridiculous to get a good troll cave.
And
Just
then
extremely precise.
the thing is, if you don't take any saves while you're going to Amethyst, well, you can reset after you kill her and save a bunch of time because you didn't take any save. And well, there's a lot of backtracking after you kill this boss. So by skipping the whole troll's cave, well, the whole troll cave, then well, it's a lot easier because well, the troll skip it's hard to do it without losing HP. So
Yeah,
you
you
would
pretty
need
much
to
have
enter
to take the
Amethyst,
save.
but yeah. So with this, you only take 20 HP, and oh my god, dude!
Oh my
Dude is
gosh,
one
no
hit kill
HP.
now. Okay, you got it.
Alright.
Nice. He's going to reset and save a lot of time on the backtracking. And he's entering Sinister Grotto, which is one of the easier platforming sections of the game. But nonetheless, it swings a V, so
Well, there's
everything
one
can
or two
happen.
things that are pretty difficult in it, I'd say.
Yeah, especially with the one with S skip.
Yeah, true. But yeah, wow, close race. Flashmitz just finishing up Amethyst and entering the grotto as well. So, one minecart, death just,
Yeah, it's
really
can
be the
even them out.
difference maker here. Alright, Flashmitz going back to the save because the bat, Bernice just being a
No, it's not
complete
Bernice.
troll.
It's not Bernice.
Not Bernice.
No. Bernice is after a Dark Annihilator.
Damn. Well, to be fair, it looked a lot like Bernice.
Oh no! Never mind. No. It's actually yeah, yeah. They look alike, but it's gonna be. It's actually right after this save. ImSoLewd is on right now. It's on the yellow save after. There's actually a strat with Bernice, which is the bat, which we will see. Well, it's this one right now, and you can actually take the yellow save, then backtrack a little, so you can make her chase you, and you can make her follow you through the whole section ImSoLewd is going to go through, and actually you can damage. Using her to tank damage and damage boost through those bombs wall, and it doesn't save that much time from doing it normally, but it's a lot safer because look at where. Okay, he just did it without taking any damage, but this wall right now, the wall he was just on, is actually pretty easy to take damage from.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's,
So just faster to walk through it.
Yeah, and if you walk through it, it's 50 damage, and Bernice, it's you only for 20 damage. So, alright. So, Lewd is on Dark Annihilator, so it's a big robot made by Mugi1, I guess, or maybe just Mugi. And
Yeah.
and yeah, he misses an arm, so that's not cool.
Yeah, also, you can only attack him with your projectile/orb attacks. You can't melee him at all, so you can't, walk at him and just kill him. Also,
Yeah.
I'm just finding out now that apparently Miyogi 1 and 2 are just completely separate entities.
What?
Yeah, that's what you said, dude. Is made by Miyogi 1. Like, that's like, that's pretty cool, dude. There's 2 Miyogis.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can see some, well, some missiles coming from the right, and their health package. If you don't kill them, or I mean destroy them, they will heal the boss if they touch him. So you want to make sure you kill them. You want to make sure you hit the balls he throws in the air, because if they land on the ground, they will spawn a carpet of green fire, which will, well, deal damage to you if you stay there, and it doesn't disappear. So, but since since
Yeah.
Dark Annihilator is moving forward, at some point it's just gonna, well, you're just
It's
gonna
very
yeah.
easy for it to cause problems. It just makes part of this stage just completely inaccessible to you. And with the saw blade and the drones that he fires, it can just can add up to be a pretty bad time. But both of them get through Dark Annihilator without any trouble,
Yeah.
and they're going to move on to soon face Terravine.
Flachmitz going for S skip. Oh, he's not going to. All right. Well, I'm a little sad, but I think they're both serious about this run. They have close times and they don't want to mess around, and they probably want to win.
Yeah, don't want to throw away the match on a pretty silly skip.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Who said that?
Essie. That feel when no one does your skip anymore. Don't worry,
Yeah.
Essie. I know the pain, dude. No one does faux skip anymore.
What? What is post skip?
Faux skip was you could skip the end cutscene of the game back when it was unskippable by basically menuing out and getting respawned at 1-1, like at the top left, and then you'd fall on a debug item, and that would override the text box of the
Oh my God.
cutscene, so you could just skip the cutscene.
Nice.
Yeah, that got patched out. Soulgurn's like, you know what? People just skip my cutscene anyway. Fine, I'll make all the cutscenes skippable. Whatever.
I mean,
So yeah, so it's no longer a thing.
all right. So Lewd is going to be on Terravine, which is a big plan that comes out of nowhere for no reason. Like in the lore, I don't know why she's there. He's there. I don't know. But anyways, it's a big plant, and the thing with this plant is, well, you can kill her. I don't know why I say her. Well, you can kill it much faster if you tank damage during this. I mean, especially during this attack,
Yeah, the laser.
the laser attack, because she doesn't move. Why am I saying she?
I don't know. I don't have the
It doesn't
answers you're looking for.
Yeah. Well,
But
it doesn't
yeah.
move, so yeah. You can just stand on melee and tank everything. Oh, that's a pretty fast kill from
Yeah,
Lewd,
fast
actually.
kill from ImSoLewd. Really, actually playing extremely well so far. With like the laser tanking.
It's actually, yeah, it's very decent pace.
Yeah,
Very,
extremely
very good
decent
pace.
pace.
Yeah. Alright, so after killing that plant, you discover a hole through the grotto or something, and now you're in the underworld. And there's big skeleton dudes, and the fire guys are back, so bad things can happen. And those fire.
Oh no, he's on fire! No, stop, drop, and roll, dude! Oh no.
Yeah,
Alright,
you can
well,
lose so much HP super easily because those flame. How do you say that? Geysers?
Geyser.
Geyser. Okay, geysers. Thanks. They lit you on fire, and it deals so much damage over time. Plus, you can tank stuff in this at the same time, so you can lose HP so fast here. Anyways, he's coming on the first portal in the underworld. There's only one, so yeah, it's the only portal. And you want to kill enemies as fast as possible because, well, the next wave only spawns after you kill everything, so... Let's see if he gets quick kills. It doesn't quite get it. That's fast enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so he grabs a feather here, which will allow him to do some dashes mechanics. And well, it's very interesting actually. It's gonna be a thing in 2 different areas, this being one. Oh, actually 3 different areas. Or is it on Path of Decay? I don't think so. No, it is not.
Yeah, I actually don't think
It's
there's
only
any
it's only chambers and oh yeah, chambers and Acropolis and here. Okay, so it's three areas. So how it works is it triggers when you hit the action button, which is the same as fluttering and sliding, and yeah, you can dash forward or diagonally upwards, downwards.
Yeah, you can use it to
horizontally.
dash in the 8 cardinal directions. So like, so you have like, you know, up, down, left, right, and then also like diagonally. So you
And
collect
some-
the feather, and then you're able to dash, and it's a pretty cool platforming mechanic, and you
Yeah,
can
it's
abuse it in certain areas to skip some stuff. So can't wait to see that coming up after Craterack.
There's also this big ugly monster.
Yeah, let's see if he's able to get good rock spawns. So
Oh yeah. So he has a set of attacks here he does randomly, and this being one of them. He can do some rocks right now, and he can also unleash worms that will come directly at you. And depending on, well, the thing is, yeah, you cannot know which order he's gonna do it. So there's one thing you absolutely want to do is when he does the rock attack, you want to hit all of the rocks in his head. And if the rocks spawn near him, then you don't need as many orbs as if they spawn far away from him to shoot the rocks at him. So you must have the rocks spawn very close to him so you can shoot as many of them as possible. And yeah, you got 4 out of 5, so that's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. He almost got 5 out of 5, but he just misjudged that one of the rocks would hit him with just 1 orb. He needed 2 orbs for that rock to hit. It was just too far away. And there's also things you can do to manipulate the rock spawns. If you stand closer to Craterack, it's more likely to give you good rocks. But there, other than that, like there's not much you can do. It's just RNG.
Alright, so ImSoLewd is in the second part of the Underworld. And you basically have to get 3 different keys that will open like some foggy walls you will see after. And yeah, he will unlock them in the order bottom, right, top. And it doesn't make that huge of a difference, but it's people's preference. I think it's a little bit faster to start from the bottom because you have to reset to get a good cycle for the ones on the right, so I don't know.
I think it's pretty much just preference. Some people like to do top key first, just because like it's probably the hardest of the keys. But yeah, Flashman's finishing up with Craterack and collecting the bottom key. Not very far behind at all.
No, they're very close to each other. Well, let's
So,
see
yeah.
if Flute goes for his strat here. Is he gonna use Flutter? Oh, he doesn't. Look at this.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
almost.
Yeah, he is very much about the not using Flutter strat and preserving it.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a very good strat. So basically, you're just able to like very slightly skirt around the edge of that black hole without like using a jump or flutter. And by doing that, you can just do the top portion of that section much easier.
Alright, so very, very important skip coming here. Lewd is going to damage boost through... Oh, okay, he failed, but... Okay, so this is a boss. It's called Ancient Constructs, and if you take a damage boost and you jump high enough, you can actually get above the trigger for this boss.
Wait, that was
skip it.
crazy. Like
That's
pretty
it.
much no setup and just like, all right, I see you, dude. That was a clutch save, dude.
He just got hit twice, but he set it up nonetheless. No?
Yeah, it just like looked kind of weird because
Yeah, I didn't
you
get
got
it
hit
first
at a
time.
weird angle, so I thought timing it would be really hard, and you were just able to do it anyway.
It's not
So
super hard to do, but it's still very precise. So you need to get the hang of it. But he's doing very well. So.
also
Right, so
skipping the cutscene there where you talk to
oh yeah, that's a
Amethyst.
very big skip that was found recently.
Yep, Phraselo literally releasing a skip during the tournament. What a guy.
Oh wow, and so he's going for the fast cycle. Here what we just saw, which you will see on flachmitz end in, I don't know, like 2 minutes, maybe less. Lewd just did a flutter boost, or I don't know how you call that, but basically he just skipped an entire save. It's kind of hard to like, explain it without having a visual on it. But there's a feather you can pick, and instead of going up and to the right, you use the dash and you flutter right after, which will keep the momentum you had during the dash. I mean, the flutter will keep that momentum, and then you can get way higher than you're supposed to. And basically, you can skip an entire save on the right, which saves like 40 seconds or something, because it's actually, it's not an auto scroller or anything, but it's a part where you have to wait a lot because there are a lot of big dudes which fire lasers at you and immobilize you or something, paralyze you. And
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do unless you wait for them to turn around.
yeah. So it skips waiting for a bunch of cycles for kind of obnoxious enemies, and so yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, I
Flashman's
will
having
try.
a lot of trouble with the AC skip though. To be fair, it is a pretty hard damage boost even with the correct setup. Oh, and he's finally able to get it. So good. He's finally moving into the Acropolis, whereas ImSoLewd is starting M2 and setting up the phase skip. So basically, you want to heal Miyogi a certain amount, so that way when she does a certain attack, you skip the enrage. It's pretty hard to explain, and I'm not very good at explaining, so I won't. But it's precise, and hopefully he gets it, because the enrage that she does is like 40 seconds where she's just invincible, and so it is in the runner's best interest not to have to wait and do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you knock her, like he's going to do it right now, I think. Yeah. So when you knock her, you can actually punch her into the lava, and if you knock her, I mean, while she's getting enraged, well,
Yeah,
she'll
and
actually skip
selecting
it.
an attack.
But there's a 4-frame window, and he missed it. 4
Yeah,
frames
so
is not a
now
lot,
we have to watch the movie where she shooting popcorn fire at you, just dropping meteors at you, just all this obnoxious stuff.
Yeah, you cannot do anything about it. It's just
Yeah,
30 seconds or more to wait.
I'm pretty sure it's like 40. It's pretty.
Oh yeah, okay, 40. Yeah.
It's pretty mean.
I don't know my numbers. No.
It's alright. I don't either.
There's actually a small. Oh, he doesn't go for it. There's a small spot on the left that happens sometimes where you can, well, slip through all of the rocks. It's just very close to the wall, and it's funny to get it. It's not going for it. Alright, so now he has to actually deal with a skull, which will chase you and deal damage to you in kind of a bleeding, or it's probably closer to a curse. And does a lot of damage.
Yeah. And
So you wanna
wow,
stay away from
in that time, Flashmitz were able to make up a ton of ground, doing really well with the platforming there. And yeah, now also on Miyogi 2, whereas Lewd
Yep.
just got through with it. So if he's able to get the skip, he'll pretty much be like right on Lewd's tail.
Yep. Pretty much. Alright. Oh, Lude died. Oh, we'll see if flachmitz gets a skip, at least.
Well, he's got the setup right, so hopefully he's able to do it, because it'd be really cool to see, like, you know, back-to-back examples of the skip not working and then working.
Alright, also something to explain a bit.
Oh, unable
both
to get
one-
it.
No, wait. He's not there yet.
He is
Oh,
there.
maybe I'm late?
Yeah, I think you're just late to the party, dude.
Oh my god, I was watching the stream. Oops.
You're watching the wrong stream.
Oh, I
What are
had
you
a...
doing?
I'm sorry. Alright.
Spoiler alert! Holy shit!
Yeah, dude's got the password. No, I missed the password. How did he do? Did he do well?
He got the password.
Oh my god.
He was able to look at the totems in the background and input the correct password.
That's very impressive. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. That is a very easy mistake to make, actually, when you're in the password room, is to just put in the wrong password.
Yeah.
Even
not
though the
everyone-
answer is literally right there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's hard, right? I mean,
It is
like-
very,
very
it's a
good
very
player.
technical, yeah, it's a very technical room, that's for sure. And
Yeah,
it's
good
kind of a
po-
shame that I got caught up on talking about Enrage Skip and just completely glossed over it.
Luda's going. Luda's having troubles on. Oh, how does elevator down backwards? Like Ravetele or something? 'Cause it's you have to go down instead of up, so it's the opposite of an elevator or something, right?
I mean, I think it's an elevator going up or down. I think that it just is still called an elevator, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
No, when you-
I can't tell if you're like messing with me or what.
I don't know. Alright, so this is not that easy platforming actually. Sorry for the car noise, it's very hot here. But that platforming is very precise actually where Lude is. Very precise timings. And let's see if he goes for the pacifist strats. So there's gonna be two skeletons dudes here. Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't stop. Okay, he stopped to kill him.
Yeah. I guess
Alright.
he, or maybe he won't kill that one.
Oh,
Oh, okay, and it just jumps into the,
Centaur.
Black
Oh no,
hole.
the black hole. Alright, one thing actually. Okay, let's explain the centaurs. They're actually very funny. So we saw a few centaurs already, but the thing is, they jump at you. I mean, they lock your position at some point. Okay.
I think it's when you're
let me
on
explain
screen.
properly. No. So at some point they will lock your onto your position and they will jump at you. But since on that screen, well, the last place you were was a crumbling platform just above the void, and you didn't touch the ground after. It will actually just keep that position and jump on the platform that doesn't exist anymore and just fall in the void.
Yeah, it just falls to his death. The centaur just sort of just doesn't feel like living anymore and dies.
No. Bible thumping chat.
Like
Feels
if you
bad,
cry
man.
every time. But yeah,
Oh
now
my God.
Lude onto
Twin Orcs.
Twin Orcs. He's been having
Whoa.
a pretty rough chambers, but hopefully he's able to get the quick kill here and just go on about his business into Path of Decay.
This is a mechanically very difficult boss because you have to keep on mashing your auto attacks. I mean, the greed attack, and you have to do some very precise dodges. Like right now, it's not easy what he just did.
Yeah, you have
It's
to
really not
flutter
easy.
off the side to avoid damage, and a very, very technical fight, very difficult, easy
Yeah.
to, very
Thing
easy
is,
to mess up.
Oh my god! Okay. I would have gone back on the platform, but he just went for it. And
Yeah, he's a manly dude.
yeah. Oh my god! So flachmitz also on Twin Orcs right now. So
Yeah,
He's
very close race.
like 30 seconds behind. It's very, very close.
I mean, assuming everything goes well for him here, but he's on very good damage pace.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
assuming he doesn't get like, I don't think he has to worry about like an enrage happening or anything.
No. He
Yeah,
has a
yeah,
different
no,
strat.
great damage pace.
And he's
Wow,
very.
obnoxious trap though.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah. Wow, that
So-
trap was like so obnoxious though. It was just so in the way of him just being able to like full jump and then just like go back to the platform to get his jumps and flutter back. But yeah, wow, both on Path of Decay.
Yeah,
Path
this
of
is Path of Decay.
okay.
We'll see if they get a path, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so this area is it's probably the most difficult one in the entire game. To, well, probably play through casually, but also to speedrun. And the reason is, well, the puzzles are really hard. I'm just kidding.
The puzzle. Yeah, you're right.
No, I mean, they're kind of hard to figure out the first time, but no. What's hard is the platforming here. And yeah, it's a lot of different combination of precise jumps and dealing with enemies, manipulating them and stuff. So this the crumbling staircase, as people call it, and well, there's no steady platform. You actually have to, well, always jump on a new platform because they break under your feet. So you have to manipulate enemies very well. But I mean, they're speedrunners, so they do that very well. So no problem for them.
And Flashmit's also on the climb.
They're
Wow,
literally
and they're like pretty much neck and neck
10
here.
seconds after, yeah. Let's see if one of the player goes for
Oh, the swag
the
strat? I
swag
don't
strat.
think so.
Maybe.
I like.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think they're pretty cool, but I don't know if they're that cool. You know?
Ooh, Lewd is dying on this very costly death, and flachmitz is going to.
Wow, Flashmit's
the
first
worst,
time all race, now in the lead because of
Yes.
that unfortunate death on the bone snake.
Alright, second bow snake on flachmitz.
I hope he does do the swag strat here. There's basically a strat that saves a. How many seconds does it save? It's not much.
This
Maybe
one?
like, yeah.
Maybe 1 second. 2 seconds,
It is
maybe
very
2 seconds
cool.
at max.
Yeah,
But I mean,
prob-
it looks cool. Like I don't. There should. Oh my God, Lewd is going for it. Yes, he did it. Okay.
yeah. So trying to get back that time very aggressively.
I don't know if he watches the stream. If he does, then now, yeah, he knows that it's very close and probably wants to play aggressively.
Yeah, I think that. I actually don't know if they know where each other are at. I think they do, but it's actually so close. Definitely, it could go either way. I feel like it's pretty much going to come down to like J2 and Azrael.
Also, note that flachmitz, while his splits are red, I'm not watching his stream. I don't know what exactly on pace he is. But the thing is, his PB is 43 minutes something, and he's at 37 minutes. So his PB probably has a jail 2 death or something, and it might actually be a PB for maybe even for Lewd.
Oh, and dying in the gauntlet, that's
Lewd
so
back in the lead.
unfortunate.
Oh my God, it's so close.
That's what I'm saying. It's so back and forth.
Everything could happen. This is the part of a run where literally everything can happen.
Yeah,
So,
and anything. Yeah, we're getting to that point. That's for sure. It's definitely all up in the air now. But boy, dying at the end of the gauntlet, what a rough death. That's like, what, at least 30 seconds, yeah?
yeah, maybe a bit less, but yeah, it's very costly. Alright, the thing is here, all three. I was gonna say both 3 bosses, but yeah, all 3 bosses that are left are, well, they can go very differently in terms of time, depending on how you perform on it. So here Azurill has a blue shield when you hit her, but if you do 5 damage too fast, she will trigger a red shield, which will, it's like a cooldown where you cannot do anything to damage her. So you don't want to hit her too fast, but you don't want to hit her too slow. And there's a lot of things to take care of. Okay, you see Lewd actually got the red shield here, so that's not very good. And there's a lot of things happening too. She will drop some platforms down that you need to get back up, otherwise, well, you don't have any platforms anymore. There's some blue portals you need to deal with. There is some grabby hands. There is some red crystal things around you need to get away from, and it's a lot of micromanagement all over the place. Okay, Lewd did it. Nice. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, and flachmitz halfway through this boss fight, taking a very early death on the first one due to gravity. Just tried to get onto a platform and she just dropped it right under him.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty unlucky.
It's not far. It's not far. Everything can happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Lewd is going for a very hard platforming section here. Oh my god, he's jumping! Oh my god!
Shut up!
He scared me.
Yeah, so that is the same every time, and runners are very familiar with the pattern of the disappearing Mega Man ice blocks, so doing that is actually pretty trivial for most people.
And would like to know,
finishing his fight.
why Amethyst is actually trolling you there?
Yeah, I don't know. She should just like make an ice wave for you or something, or I don't know. Just put them all in a row. Like I don't get it. Amethyst is such a troll, dude.
Alright, so this is it's almost the last boss. Well, it is the last boss, but on his first version, or it's not even his final form.
Yep.
And well, it's kind of an easy fight. But if you want to play it fast, it gets kind of tricky. And he spawns some spikes here, and if you punch them back to him, and especially to his head, he's going to take a lot of extra damage, so that's how you want to kill him. And you want to stay away from the yellow skull and the yellow smoke on top of it, on top of you. Yeah, and if you stand on the wrong part of the platform and he jumps on the other part of the platform, then you can get launched.
Yeah, you get knocked up.
Yeah.
And wow, this is coming down the wire, dude.
Oh my god.
Both of them on J1 now. flachmitz able to get through the platforming of the Heart of the Baneful extremely quickly.
Lewd is, yeah. He almost went to the moon there.
Yeah.
Alright, J2 for Lewd. He's going on this last boss. And yeah, Lewd is going to have to wait here. There's nothing he can do. Meanwhile, flachmitz is getting 2 headshots. Nice.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be dead here.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Alright,
oh, just barely not. Let's do a little bit more damage. Yeah, there we go.
J2 is the hardest boss in this game, so it's very, very easy to choke. And I hope they don't, but everything can happen. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, there's just so much going on in the J2 boss fight. You got the arena that just slowly kills you, the health orbs that you have to grab to just live.
Yeah, maintain your health bar, otherwise you just die slowly.
Yeah, and you have to try and manipulate his position. Oh.
Yeah, you need to be on the same side of where the healing orbs are, because otherwise, yeah, you just lose HP. If he's in the middle, you cannot jump above him and get the orb if you're on the wrong side of the arena, so... And yeah, sometimes he dives like this, and you want to lure him into the ice trap that Amethyst is giving you. So yeah, you have 3 angels actually helping you in this fight. Right, so now we enraged. He actually got the quick enrage, which is good. And now everything is harder. So every time he bites like this, a worm comes out. Every time he does a laser like this, it actually goes down again. So you cannot do as much damage. I mean, you can tank that, but it's a lot of damage you don't want to take. And every time he does orbs like this, it's 2 waves instead of 1. Right, so Lewd is
Yeah, I think
2
Lewd's
kill
got
him
this.
right now, so
Yeah.
GG.
He played the fight pretty conservative, knew he was ahead, and just executed very well.
Yeah, it's a very close race actually.
Yeah, coming down to both of them being on the last boss at the same time, it's definitely one of the most competitive races we've had in the tournament.
Yeah, indeed. It's actually a very good run for Lewd actually.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's going to be a very good run for flachmitz too, assuming he's able to seal this out. It's kind of low on HP though. Yeah, and he's not going to be able to go back and get that other health orb.
Hey Lewd,
Hi.
How's it going, man?
how are you doing?
I'm good. I was really angry at first when I had my internet
Why?
issues.
Oh
yeah, understandably so.
Yeah, I was just like getting flashbacks to last race, but
Oh,
thank
my
God.
gosh! Flashmitz living on 1 HP, holy mackerel.
Oh, did it just finish?
Yeah, he did. You were both
Oh my
on
God.
J2
Oh my God.
at the same time, so
Dude.
it was a pretty close race between you two.
Uh,
Just about a minute apart.
oh. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy about the run.
Yeah, you should be. I'd say that it went pretty well for you.
Definitely, like, and especially if I compare it to my other runs so far. But I think the only like bad parts were J1 wasn't very good. I don't
Yeah.
know, like.
It was a bit
First
slow,
of all,
yeah.
I got the worst RNG. I had gotten 1 spike attack when he was down to 50%.
That's true.
That is terrible. But yeah, otherwise, like, it was basically only chambers that.
Yeah,
really
the
screwed me
chambers
up.
was pretty rough,
yeah.
dude. You
You
just like
died,
jumped into the black hole in
Yeah.
the skeleton room and stuff.
It was weird, but yeah, I'm proud because yeah, the chambers were only the really bad part in the run. Otherwise, I
rest
was
was
around
pretty solid.
30 seconds of my PB.
yeah. Pretty much.
And flachmitz, wow, very close at the end there.
Yeah.
Living on a pixel and a prayer versus
Yeah.
J2 deciding to laser tank there.
I don't know why I
I don't know why you did it, but that was pretty manly. So, how do
saw
you
my
feel about your
HP
race?
and I was shocked. But yeah,
Just
was
J2 things. Hashtag.
Yep.
Right, it was very entertaining to watch because I mean you were very close. Lewd got a lead like I would say like 80% of the time, but at one point very late in the game, I think it was on
Chambers.
Path of Decay. No, it was on Path of Decay.
Yeah, I was on path actually.
On Path of Decay, you actually got the lead for like a few minutes, but then you died at the end of the gauntlet area or right before.
Yeah, the gauntlet.
Zero.
Yeah.
And yeah, it cost you so much time, unfortunately. So Lewd got the lead back, and then he was unstoppable. So,
Yeah.
but
Well, you
congrats
both
to both
played
of you.
Really well, yeah. You should both be very proud of your runs. Very close to your personal best, as I understand it.
But yeah, it was pretty close to be honest. I think I was around how far could it be? 1.5 minutes or something away from my PB.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy.
Nice.
yeah,
nice.
for me the same. But I don't know why I couldn't get this AC skip. I lost.
Oh yeah, you were
around
stuck on
1
a
minute
game
there.
for like what, like 5 attempts, just about.
Oh god, my AC was so close. I was really scared.
That was so dumb. Like I can't believe you were able to like save it because you got
Yeah.
hit twice, and I'm like, all right, well he's got one more chance, and the convent came at you at such a weird angle.
It was crazy.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work, and then it just did. I'm like, all right, well he's a god. That's actually crazy. Like pretty much like no setup. Like you like moved like at the like last second before it hit you. So I'm like, I don't think he's got the setup right. Like it looks like he was like kind of off because of like the convict's position, but no, it ended up working out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta
Yeah.
thank flachmitz though, not only for the race, but also for not teetering all over the place. Stand up to teetering, that's what I have to say.
Yep.
Well, you tell me which part of your run was your favorite. I mean, which part are you proud of? Like really?
I'm gonna say my library. My library was crazy fast. Because I got skip first try, library skip first try, fast cycle brute room, no deaths. So yeah, that's definitely the best part for me.
I thought you died in the grabby hands room though.
Oh yeah, yeah, I died once there.
Yeah,
Because
but that wasn't a very costly death. It was at the beginning,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I still got the fast cycle. That's like.
Yeah. And definitely I thought it was good that both of you were able to get a troll cave skip like within a few attempts. Like at flachmitz, you got it your first time, right? So
Yeah, first time this time.
yeah, that was crazy. I commented on that. I'm like, wow, that's incredible, dude. These runners are getting so good at troll cave skip.
Shout out to Matrick again and Ziggy for another one bites the dust setup.
Yep.
Best.
All right. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up then, huh? Unless you
Oh my
have any
God.
like comments, like I don't know, you want to plug your channels or whatever.
I want to say that you should stand next to the angel boy because he's cute.
All right.
That's
Fair
pretty
enough.
much it.
You hear me?
No. Just
No?
kidding.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, okay, I had some troubles here, but anyways, I think we're good here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
Yeah,
so.
thanks for commentating.
yeah. Good job to the runners, and thanks to Mimi for joining me, so I didn't have to solo cast this.
No problem. And thanks for Speed Gaming to hosting this beautiful tournament, and yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and well, make
Hopefully
sure
we'll
to
see you
follow
again
the
next time. Yeah.
others. Yeah.
Laters.
Later.
Bye bye.